So this is where Darrell was found, laying in the street. That's where he laid for hours and hours. All the shell casings were found in that driveway. So we believe the shooters were way over there. You can still see, I believe, some bullet holes. Yep, the two bullet holes are still right there. And some up there at the top. That night was actually a sad night, but a great night. My grandmother had passed the night that day. It was her funeral. She passed from cancer, and so my son was gonna be a pallbearer. So he decided to stay with me that night, so it could be easier for everybody to get picked up with the limos and everything. And my mom lives on the same street as me at the time, so we all stayed. And I was cooking for the repast, and he had some females over. They were braiding his hair and stuff, and getting him ready, getting his clothes together, and and he left out the house at 12:06. Everybody, my nephews, and by 12:25, it was a knock at my door, saying they're shooting out here, and I seen blood all over my mailbox. I asked everybody, "Where's Darren? Where's Darren? Where's Darren?" Everybody kept saying they didn't know. At the time, I went and got me some clothes to put on because I was in night clothes. And when I came back out, the EMTs were working on my son, trying to save his life. Then the police came asking tons and tons and tons of questions. It didn't feel no empathy. I felt they didn't have any empathy for me. They did request me. I'm like, my son has been laying out here so long. They did say, do you want to go in the house? Do somebody want to take you? And I just didn't feel comfortable leaving my child in the middle of the street. I felt like I had to stand there to make sure he was picked up properly, make sure nobody else was hurting him, or I don't know. I could not go in the house and leave my son laying in the middle of the street. I had to be there. They say they know, they have ideas of who killed my son, but because no one will speak up to be a witness or to say the name, I guess, there's really nothing much they can do. And that's hurting because there's so many families in that same situation that these killers are getting to walk around, and because nobody, so they say, nobody won't speak up, not just because I, part of that I believe is true, but I also believe because the color of our skin and the neighborhoods we live in, I don't feel the police is really beating down doors to really find it. I feel they just say, hey, it's another one off the street, one they don't have to deal with. As a matter of fact, was talking to his younger cousins. He's like, go to school and this and that, and he's like, it's too late for me. And I'm like, what do you mean it's too late for you? Like, and now I kind of feel when you're raised in a neighborhood and you get the title, even though it's not, doesn't mean you got a gang title. If you have this title of this person, that makes them think they're already hopeless. Like, this is what my life is. And it's sad. And I spoke to him on it and told him that he has a lot more time. He's still young. And they took my baby anyway. I just wanted to protect him. And how do you protect when there's a system out here built against you? How do you do it?